y'all, it's your girl Maria, and we are back with more reactions. Okay, by the time this airs, it's election day. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun if we just played a song that is kind of like talking about the election and, not showing any of my viewpoints, who I'm voting for, who I'm not voting for. I just want to hear a song and think, like, hey, it's election day. Let's just do something. So don't come at me in the comments. Because I have no idea what Dax is singing here, but it's an Eminem Houdini remix. And before I even played the song, because I kind of came into it, it says, are you voting for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? So you'll see that be the first thing pop up. And I stopped it and I said, okay, no, let's do that for election day and see what kind of fun we have. So I have no idea what this is going to be about. I have no idea. Like, I have not heard the Houdini song from Eminem yet. And I know it was like kind of bringing back one of his older songs. At some point, I am going to get to these Eminem songs. I really am. But I just haven't gotten there yet. I've had so many requests come in. But there's kind of like, I'm caught up with them now. So I think I can start kind of like intertwining some of the Eminem songs. So be on the lookout. It's coming. Okay, so I don't know what this is going to be about, but I have a feeling it's going to be a political song. I don't know how political of a song it's going to be. Dax has done songs with Tom MacDonald, and I find Tom MacDonald to be more middle of the road. Someone said in the assassination attempt with Donald Trump, which I still think is one of the most awful things that you could ever do, that you hate someone that much and you hate their opinion that much, you are willing to shoot them for it instead of just going and voting. Like, for me, there's no excuse for it. And it didn't just happen once, it happened twice. 2 assassination attempts in 1 election season. That is insane to me. I don't care who's running. You don't do that. Take it to the ballot box. You know what I mean? So I know that I've read in the comments that he shows a side with Donald Trump because they tried to assassinate him, and so he's saying like he's the real deal then, right? But at the time that he was making music with Dax, he was very middle of the road, very like he was neither left nor right. He was just telling everybody this is what's wrong with both sides. And so Dax was part of those songs. So I don't know if he's now taken a stance. I don't know. We're going to find out in this song. If you want to show love and support to the artist and or this channel, I link ways for you to do that in the description box. So make sure you check that out. Also, I have another channel. It's called The Pursued Life. Make sure you're checking that out too. It's about current events, of anything and anything that's going on in my brain when I feel like talking about it. So hopefully I'll see you there. In the meantime, let's go ahead and check this out because I'm curious now. See, are you voting for Donald or Kamala? He bringing out the tagine.
Hey, Blackie, I thought you were quitting rap. Why don't you put the watermelon down and answer my question?
I did say that, but I didn't say when.
Oh, okay, well, make sure you do this beat justice. Eminem might be watching.
I bet.
Yo, hey, record.
Guess who's back on an Eminem beat? Dear renegade, dirty like just last week. I'm the definition of hard in my rap gene. Seemed fitted to fit 1973, back when rap started and was first created. And America was dealing with stagnant wages. The Vietnam War, mass inflation, and Watergate that had just caused the resignation of President Nixon. Everybody was shocked. Then a new genre came and greased the cock. Jacked off mainstream, came and rocked every genre known country to pop. Hi, I'm Dax, the illegitimate son of mainstream rap. If you
Oh my gosh. He's doing incredible with this. Wow. I mean, he's keeping up with a beat that's for Eminem. That's pretty impressive. I was not aware that that was like, it says it's a 1-take video, so he's doing this all in 1 take. He's not going to take a breath. Whew, that must be really difficult thing to do. Let's let's keep going. This sounds so cool. I'm enjoying this.
Hi, I'm Dax, the illegitimate son of mainstream rap. If you ain't never heard of my music, it's cause that it doesn't propagate, destroying the middle class. I touch on taboo topics like porn addiction and the dangers of constant pussy popping. I've never tried drugs, but to be honest, I'm a very high-functioning alcoholic. I'm a straight Christian who's not registered to vote. I got 7.5 inches down below. I went to 3 universities and just about 4 and almost got kicked out cause I'm lying assholes. 1 had a boyfriend, 2nd wouldn't give dome. Started calling me names, so I made her walk home. 3rd bitch who had made false claims to destroy my name, then took me to court, but she lost. She must have had a brain disorder, cause she got a restraining order, but assaulted me. That doesn't make sense. Like people thinking that men and women can be friends. I'm the
Yeah, men and women typically cannot be friends, typically. Unless they're batting for the other team. You know what I mean? Then maybe. But typically there's always some type of emotion there. That's I've experienced that in my life, and so I keep myself distant from that type of situation because I don't, I'm not going to put myself in a situation where, I'm going to cheat on my husband, because those temptations are always there and you always want to be away from it, right? And I love my husband to death, I really do. But all the stuff, okay, so some of the crass stuff he said we will not repeat. But talking about the women, one assaulted him, but then wanted to put a restraining order against him. One wanted to take him to court, but lost. Like, this is really irritating to me that women keep doing this. And for me, if you're going to falsely accuse someone, whether you're a man accusing a woman or a woman accusing a man, and you are lying about it, you should be taken to court. You serve time. It doesn't matter who you are. If you are lying to about someone else and trying to press charges on them, you should go to jail, period. Because you are providing false testimony. You are perjuring yourself under the courts. And that's not okay. So, it's crazy to see that. But yeah, it doesn't sound political, like really political to me right now. Maybe it will in the next, like, I don't know, 3 minutes, because we're only a minute and a half in.
scientific definition of a movement. No racial tension in my ascension. It's because of my skill and how I paid attention to my lifestyle and made it cost effective. I'm a Honda driving, Target shopping, penny pinching. Same clothes wearing, son of a gun. I don't flex for the gram, wear designer brands, and I can confidently say that I'm not a thug. I pay all my taxes, drink Starbucks like real bodies and not all that plastic. Your BBL suck when you dump your truck. How the hell do you guys even wipe your asses? I'm left-handed, unorthodox. I uppercut the game with these hooks I drop. They try to put me in a box, but they can't contain. I jab right cross over to a different lane. I'm on a roll, rock your stages, entertaining, screaming, vote Donald Trump. The assassination attempt on his life, in my estimation, was planned by a secret organization. The best in the game, I'm a mastermind.
Ooh, he's saying a lot right there. He is saying a lot. Okay, in the comments below, tell me, do you think this was planned by secret organization like he's saying? Do you think that this assassination attempt was conspired by our government or some other secret government? Because I hear things about that, and I don't want to like go into the conspiracy lane, right? But I always hear that there's like this shadow government. I don't know if that's true or not. I truly don't. And what evidence is there, or what have people found that like make you believe that it could be? It's crazy. Crazy. He said a whole lot in that one sentence. My goodness.
Secret organization, the best in the game, I'm a mastermind, a mastermind. Clones and inflection, my metaphors do more and fortify, and gross with the likes of a Fortune 5. They're mad at me because you're not forced to like mine. Core principles which oppose their eye. Dealistic sight in this world disguised as a playground run by pedophiles.
Oh! A government ran by pedophiles. You know what? I think there is truth to that, though. I think there is truth to that. And I have my reasons for saying that, and I won't go into them on this video in particular, but I do think that there is cause to say that. There have been a few things that I have seen, and nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. And I think that it's around the world. It's not just here in the US, but it's like around the world happening. And shame on those people. Like, you're destroying the innocence of, our children. That is not okay. And, moms and dads, keep your children close and protect them at all costs, because there's a lot of crazy people running out there, and we have a whole lot of people coming across our borders with children that are not theirs, and they are trafficking these kids. And they've caught too many of them that I've seen. It's unfortunate. And not that I've seen personally, but from what I've been seeing in news. And I check all media outlets. Like, I even look at French news to see what they say. Look at Australian news and see what they're saying from different perspectives around the world. How is other people viewing this country? Sometimes it's very left-leaning, sometimes it's very right-leaning, so you have to go out and do your own research. make a decision. But that right there was a whole lot to unpack. Whole lot to unpack.
Realistic, say in this world disguised as a playground run by pedophiles. I'm ahead by miles, and I can't slow down. It's criminal activity, push capitalism, jack prices of gas, tax us to the max. Tell us Joe Biden was just sharp as a tack, then have Kamala follow the aftermath and try to convince and garner the votes of blacks. Political tracks will place this republic cannot be a republic. If the Democrats drag Biden's ass through a campaign, avoid the primary just so they can place a plant, replace a vegetable and make it dance, sprinkle it with feminism and rainbow flags. I'm not even into political themes. I just had a dream that maybe we're not a democracy, but rather a bougie oligarchy. And side note, I hate the movie Barbie. This family's that feud. Where is Steve Harvey?
Okay, wow. He is saying so much. First of all, his tempo, his style, he's doing such a good job of this song, taking that musicality that is from the Eminem song and really matching like what Eminem does, right? Very, very cool. And honestly, I don't even think he needs to do that because I think he's talented on his own. I really do. But what he's saying in here about Biden and Kamala, the one thing I will say that I did not like, is that they ousted Biden after the debate and installed Kamala without any primaries being done. That is not part of our process. That's not part of our election process. There should be a primary, and she should have like primaried against other candidates who wanted to be in that position. And what they did was circumvent the process and made their own rules as they go along. And I don't agree with that. I wouldn't agree with that if that happened on the Republican side either. That would actually turn me off to either side. It does turn me off to either side because we have that process in place and we have to be able to trust our elections to be free and fair. And that was not a fair process. They ousted Joe, put in Kamala, right? And anybody else who wanted to be part of that process, sorry, not sorry, you're not going to get a chance. That is probably one of the most un-American things I've ever seen in my life, ever. And it could have been the Republicans doing it, and I still would say that. You know what I mean? Like it is not okay. There's so many weird things that have happened during this whole election season, from assassination to attempts to a coup to boot out Joe Biden and put Kamala Harris in. Things that I just don't see in my lifetime, and I don't think anybody's really ever seen in their lifetime for some of these things happening during this election. And it is a very important election. Very crazy, crazy things happening. And he's right, it's rather an oligarchy. Like if you're not following the process, then you're manipulating it. And I don't like being manipulated. Been through that once in my life, never again.
I know I hate the movie Barbie. This family's that feud. Where is Steve Harvey? I'm starting to smell civil war. I can taste the propaganda being made. It's practically dripping through my pores. I don't even want to rap no more. So if you ask what I'm even rapping for, just know I got bored of the mainstream wave that's washed up shore that you all ride on a shitty surfboard. I wasn't made in China. I'm not in stores. Taiwan, not New Korea. I scream to bask in something else instead of robbing you of vanilla content that is all just fila. Mine's too deep, that's why they try to ignore me, cause I got the scoop on all their wicked lies. Ain't no way that I'm not top 5 of the best rap guys in the 45. Oh, I get chicken and not Popeyes. If you say I don't, then I know you're fried. Oh, I rise like Easter Day, cause I'm glorifying Jesus' name.
Amen.
Drenched in the blood, holy name, letting him in to restore my faith. How can I feed my brain with the lies they've told of their evil ways? No, I will not sell my soul for a check or just to garner fame. No, I am protected, reign over everything that is in my way. Will not bend, will not break, will not lead the people astray.
Hey, yeah. Love that. I loved everything about that verse. Hey. And he did that all in one take.
Whoa, Blackie! I almost forgot what you were capable of. Way to stick it. You deserve that watermelon.
Melon. I gotta say, I loved everything about that last verse. Because he's the reason for the season, you know? And that's every season. Y'all know how much I love the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. So, I love that whole last verse. But he said so much, and there's so much to unpack in this song that I don't think one reaction is going to be enough. Like, I would have to dissect it and do it section by section by section, and then see, like, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. It was crazy, but you know, I don't feel like he shows one side or the other on the song, which is great. I think he brought up very good points for both sides. I think he brought up things that is wrong that nobody's talking about. This was a really great song. I really don't, I can't complain about any of it, to be honest with you, and nor would I want to, because everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's what makes this country great. You can have an opinion, and I can have an opinion, and we don't have to agree, but we can still be there for one another. Um, and I just, like, when I hear a song like this, it's like so much that's going on in this country, and he kind of put it in a 4 minute song. I get so amazed by these artists days. I gotta tell you. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this one. If you like the content, then you know what to do. You know how to do it. You know you want to do it, so do it. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. Help your girl out, trying to grow over here. Um, in the meantime, live your lives fabulously, darlings, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.